Without an upgrade, some TVs will stop working. Find out what you need to do. Call this number or visit dtvanswers.com to see how you can get free over-the-air digital TV with better picture, better sound, and more channels. See what you're missing. Make sure your TV is DTV.
A pedestrian run down in the suburbs. Maybe a case of foul play at 10.
Manhattan becomes Neverland.
She was killed with a hook. Wonder if you shouldn't be looking for Captain Hook.
A new CSI New York tonight.
Moments. One of these contestants, Brian Mason or Jinli Lau, will get a chance to play for $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, $1 million, and 10 times that amount, $10 million. It's called the Power of 10. And what everybody loves about the show is our questions. We poll thousands of Americans, ask them their opinions on just about every topic imaginable. For a contestant to win in the show, all they have to do is accurately predict how a national sample of Americans answered those polls. Brian, how you doing, Brian Mason?
Doing good.
From San Diego.
Yep.
But you're originally from where? Chicago.
Yep. Grew up right outside Chicago. Lived there for about 25 years.
What made you go to San Diego?
A lot of reasons. First reason, probably I got tired of scraping ice off my windows.
That's all the reason you need, man. That's all the reason you need. I don't even need to hear the other 10 reasons.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a good reason right there. Welcome to the show. Jinli Lau, how are you?
I'm great.
You graduated from University of Virginia and you're trying to find out if you've been accepted to dental school.
Yep.
Still haven't found out? You have a great smile, if it makes any difference to you. That helps. And you do a rap about me?
Yeah. People call me Jin, and I'm here to win. To New York I flew so I can shake hands with you, Drew.
Good luck to both of you. I know you both want to play for all the money. Only one of you going to get the chance, unfortunately, because here in the elimination round, Brian, you have to eliminate Jinli. Jinli, you have to eliminate Brian. I'm sorry, but that's how it goes. First, we're going to reveal a question we put to a national polling sample. When I start the clock, you'll have 10 seconds to lock in your prediction as to how you think America answered our poll. Whoever's closest to the actual poll result wins the question. The first to get 3 right will go on to play the Power of 10. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's play the Power of 10. This is a good one. What percentage of Americans are friends with someone they consider to be a loser? Putting 10 seconds on the clock. The clock starts now. You know they're saying the same thing about you. These guys can't see each other's answers. 5 seconds to lock in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lock in, please. Brian, 47%. Jinli, 51%. What percentage of Americans are friends with someone they consider to be a loser? How close of friends are you? Here it comes. 30%. 30%, Brian. You're only off by a little bit. That was close, man. Close up for Brian. 1-0. Best out of 5. Here's question number 2. What percentage of Americans said they've been spanked as an adult? You're putting 10 seconds on the clock. The clock starts now. What percentage of Americans said they've been spanked as an adult? 7, 6, 5. 4, 2. Okay, they both locked in. 16% for Jinli. Brian, 25%. Let's see what the end. Where are the kinky people at? 25 to 16. Here it comes. 13%. Jinli gets one. 1-1 tie. Very close, you guys. You guys are very close with each other. That's a lot lower than I thought it'd be. All right. Here's question number 3. What percentage of Americans feel they are past their prime? Putting 10 seconds on the clock. The clock starts now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Jin Lee's locked in at 35%, Brian at 31%. Let's see what America said. What percentage of Americans feel they are past their prime? Oh, boy. 29%. Brian, 2-1 lead. Yeah, you know what this means, right? This means if you get the next one right, you're going on to play for up to $10 million. And if you don't get the next one right, you're going to be able to tell all your friends you're on TV. Okay, ready? Here it is. What percentage of Americans would let a company put giant advertisements on their car for $500 a month? Putting 10 seconds on the clock. The clock starts now. You know, people put it on their T-shirts for free. People wear Gap T-shirts and Abercrombie T-shirts. 4 seconds left. 3, 2. Okay. Brian, 21%. Jin Lee, 59%. Let's see what America said. Brian, congratulations. Good luck. Hope you get the dental school. Thanks, Brian. Congratulations. Congratulations. Feels pretty good, doesn't it? You look nervous.
It's just a little bit.
Nervous or relieved?
Little both.
Little of both?
Yeah.
Well, it's really good to have you here, man. How you doing, Nassim?
Excellent. How about yourself?
Great. You're the girlfriend?
I'm the girlfriend.
How long you guys been going out?
3 years.
Wow, 3 years. It's a long time. You want to get married? You guys trying to get married?
It's about that time, I think.
About that time? If you win the 100,000, will you get down on one knee and propose to her right on TV?
Maybe.
Hopefully you win some money so I can get that ring, right?
Yeah. How about for $1 million? Definitely for $1 million? You said definitely for $1 million, maybe for 100,000.
Maybe.
Oh, man. Well, nothing's going to get locked in tonight, I'll tell you. You don't win that $1 million. I got good news for you, Brian. You're 5 steps away from winning $10 million. So 4 steps away from getting married. You ready?
Yep. Let's do it.
Okay, let's go with Brian Mason from San Diego, California. It's time to play Power of 10. Here we go for $1,000. We asked Americans, have you ever called out someone other than your lover's name while in the heat of passion? What we're asking you is, what percentage of Americans said that in the heat of passion that they've called out the name of someone other than their lover? Audience, go ahead and put in your vote. What do you think? Go ahead and put in your first good prediction. You have a 40-point range. What percentage of Americans said that in the heat of passion they've called out the name of someone other than their lover? I think it's low. Nobody's that stupid. We'd like to think that nobody's that stupid. Let's see what the audience thinks. Low, really low. Really low. Like, that's right around by where you are. You're right in the range. They're a little extra. Asim, does he ever call out anybody else's name when he's with you?
No,
Never?
thank God.
What would happen if he did?
He would
Kick to the curb, right?
Kick to the curb. Right out of there.
Well, you know, that's 5% is pretty low. 5 to 45. We just gotta hope it's not less than 5.
I got to play the low card on this one.
Yeah, you do.
I think it's good. Maybe it's 4.
Girlfriend says 4. Okay, he's locking it in. 4 to 44%. What's wrong with the girlfriend on that? I think you're right.
Yeah.
What percentage of Americans said that in the heat of passion they've called out the name of someone other than their lover? Let's see what America said. Good luck, man. I want you to get that 1,000. Oh, no. 10%. 10%. Now, when we come back, Brian Mason's going to get a chance to play for $10,000. Don't go away, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Power at 10, everybody. I'm your host, Drew Carey, here with Brian Mason from San Diego, late from Chicago, Illinois. Brian, what did you, a month ago, what were you doing for a living?
The awesome mortgage industry. I was an account executive.
Oh, and you got laid off because of the prime mortgage thing?
Yeah, they closed our branch 2 weeks ago.
Try to get you some money, man. Now, you said your girlfriend and you were going to get married. Maybe, you said maybe for $100,000 you proposed right in the air.
Definitely.
And then for $1 million, definitely you get down on one knee and propose on the air.
Yeah.
Well, try to get you to 100 and see what happens. Okay, let's go for $10,000. Oh, this one's tough, man.
Great.
We asked Americans, should the United States government negotiate with terrorists? Maybe a better way to go, you know? Well, that's what we asked. What we're asking you is, what percentage of Americans think that the United States government should negotiate with terrorists? Should negotiate with terrorists. Audience, go ahead and vote, please.
Yeah, it's gotta
Brian, put in your first guess. You have a 30-point range now for $10,000. You know, I've heard, you know, a lot of anti-war activists, you know, you've heard them say we should send in diplomats instead of the army. 1545, you think? Let's take a look at what the audience thinks. Hardly anybody. This is look at that. 0 is really high, then it goes down. There's no peak at all. It just goes down from 0. Doesn't even make it to 40 really, and it dies out 50.
I got a lot of friends and family that are in the military.
You have family in the military?
Yeah, and a good friend of mine is actually is a major in the Marines.
Yeah. He would say no, right?
I know he would say no. And
Yeah, hold on. Let's see what do you think?
I think it's good.
Really? Let me ask, before you say that, hold on, can I play devil's advocate for a second? Yeah. You know, negotiating isn't necessarily a dirty word with a lot of people, and you have to take that into consideration when you're putting in 9 to 39. You know? However, you know, this audience in New York just wants these guys to die.
I guess a lot of them would probably think that negotiating would bring people back.
Yeah, they think it would lead to less death. You can see this is a very emotional issue.
It's a tough one for me. This is
Tough one for
friends
you.
and family
You have
over
friends
there.
and family and Marine. I know.
It's just
Same thing here. You know, but you don't want them dying
like
for
an
nothing.
emotional question here.
Very emotional question. That's the joy of the show. That's why people watch the show, because we're not afraid to ask these kind of questions. What percentage of Americans think the United States government should negotiate with terrorists? How about renegotiate your loan so Brian can get his job back? Let's see what America said. Brian, go ahead. Here comes buddy. Try to get 10 grand. 17%, $10,000 for Brian Mason. $10,000 for Brian Mason. 17%. 3 steps away from 10 million.
It's huge.
Let's give away some money. You ready? You can keep the 10 grand if you want. 10 grand's a lot of money to a guy recently unemployed. You can keep it is. It's no joke, man. I've been there. 10 grand is a lot of money, but we're going to give you the $100,000 question anyway. Let you decide, okay? You ready? Yep. Here it is for $100,000. We asked Americans, do you think parents who installed nanny cams to monitor their kids' babysitter are control freaks or smart parents? What we're asking you is, what percentage of Americans think parents who installed nanny cams to monitor their kids' babysitters are smart parents, not control freaks? Audience, go ahead and vote, please. Put in your first prediction. You have a 20-point range now for the $100,000. 20-point range. And remember, you can walk away and keep the $10,000 if you want to. This is tough for $100,000. Okay, leave it there. Leave it there. Nassim, what do you think? Now, would you like to be a parent one day?
Yes, definitely.
If you had a babysitter for your kid, teenager comes over, watches your kid on the weekend, and you had a little camera and a bear, would you do that?
Yes, I would.
Totally, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think you're a control freak or smart?
Smart. Definitely smart.
Do you think that, Brian, do you think that 56 to 70% of the country would agree with your girlfriend for $100,000?
I don't know. It's difficult to me to think that somebody would call somebody a control freak for
because
their baby.
Yeah, I know. Let's see what the audience thinks. Go ahead and put the audience prediction up there. They're playing as if they were you. The audience is trying to say what the America thinks. 70, peak at 70. What do you think? You want to change it? You don't have to change it. You can leave it. See what you think. Think a little bit higher. 58, 78? Your girlfriend says 58, 70. Let me ask you the first question. Do you want to go for it or do you want to keep the 10,000?
You gotta go for it.
You want to go for it?
You gotta go for it.
Audience wants you to lock it in. What do you think? You don't have to. You want to discuss it a little more and think about it? You're unemployed.
Thanks for bringing it up again.
It also says in your card here you ruptured a disc playing golf.
Yep.
And if you win $100,000 just for you might propose to your girlfriend down on one knee. We're going to find out what happens right after this. Don't go away. All right, welcome back to the Power of 10, everybody. Take care of your host. We're here with Brian Mason from San Diego, California. In case you just tuned in, I know a lot of people call their friends at the commercial saying, hey, this dude's playing for $100,000. Tune in to CBS right away. So his girlfriend is over here, Nassim, and they've been going together for a while. They might get married. He might propose to her if he wins this $100,000. He recently worked in the mortgage industry, but he's unemployed now. $100,000, man. Here we go. The question we're asking you, Brian, is what percentage of Americans think parents who install nanny cams to monitor their kids' babysitter are smart parents, not control freaks? You locked in at 58 to 78%. Let's see what America said. 58 to 78, you have $100,000. Here we go. Don't look. Oh, no. Oh, come on. No. 77%. Congratulations on winning $100,000, man. Congratulations. Underneath this card, I have a question that can get you $1 million. Two steps away from $10 million, too. Ready for the $1 million question? Only happens on game shows and dreams, man. Here we go. We asked Americans, do you work harder than President Bush? Yes or no? Yes or no? The question we're asking you is, what percentage of Americans think they work harder than President Bush? Audience, put in a vote, please. Go ahead and vote. Tough one, huh? With a 10-point range.
Go either way.
Go either way.
This guy's got a ton of responsibility.
Yes, exactly.
A lot of people don't want that pressure.
Whether you like him or not, you wouldn't want to be him. You know what I mean? Let's see what the audience thinks. Then we'll let you decide. Okay. Look at that, man. Nassim, what do you think? Would you go higher with the audience or just go?
A little bit higher, probably 60 to 70. Lower, 60 to 70.
60 to 70. You're at 71 to 81. Here's what I want you to think. Nassim's saying 60 to 70, so she thinks you're about 10 points high. But I know for sure, I'm a game show host, I know for sure that almost everybody in America works harder than I do. You know, this isn't even work, what I'm doing right now. I'm having fun. Yeah, and I have 2 jobs. So I know President Bush works harder than that. And whether you like him or not, you're like, man, I wouldn't want to be him because you know his schedule is jammed from 6 in the morning to 8 at night. Anybody who's a president really works hard. Yeah. So you're 7181. You want to ask your girlfriend. Your girlfriend says take the money. You're unemployed. You have a bird in the hand. Are you prepared to find out that you could have been a millionaire and you didn't go for it?
I think I could handle it.
You can handle that more than losing 100, couldn't you?
I think so.
Then what are you going to do?
I got to keep the cash.
Keep the cash? That's your final decision?
This question's tough.
Is that your final decision? You can keep the money?
Take the money.
Take the money.
It's going to take the money. You just won $100,000. Okay, let's find out if you would have been a millionaire. All right? Let's see what America said. Let's see if Brian would have been a millionaire. He's at 68 to 78%. You made the right decision no matter what happens. I hate when they do that. You did the right thing. $100,000. Congratulations. Congratulations, Brian. She's saying yes. Congratulations, guys. You're getting married. Congratulations. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll have 2 new contestants get a chance to play on the Power 10. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let's welcome our 2 new contestants, Rob Contestant, Jenna Edwards, everybody. Here to play for the chance to win $10 million. Rob, you're from Burbank, California.
Yes.
Right around my way, and you're an eBay power seller.
That's right.
Wow, so you just sell everything on eBay you can get your hands on?
Give me your glasses, I'll sell them, make some money, I'll give you a cut.
Wow, really? That's what you do for a living? Jenna Edwards, how you doing?
Great.
You were, wow, is this true? You were Miss Florida 2007.
Yep.
Hey, buys you a cup of coffee, right? You know,
Nah.
nothing better than not
It
being
gets
Miss
me into
Florida.
really cool events.
Yeah, I bet it does.
I'm at the club in Florida.
Yeah, I bet you get into any club you want. Tell us about Queen for a Day.
It's a nonprofit I started when I was 19 for pediatric cancer patients.
You started a nonprofit when you were 19?
Yeah. I mean, believe it or not, pageants do have some positive aspects to them. Yeah.
Good luck. I know you all want to play for the money, but this is the bad. This really does kill me sometimes that one of you has to go because this is the elimination round. Rob, you have to eliminate Miss Florida 2007, Miss Florida 2007. You have to eliminate Rob. Are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Let's play the Power 10. All right. Rob the Gospel and Jenna Edwards. What percentage of Americans have spent a night in jail? We're putting 10 seconds on the clock. The clock starts now. What percentage of Americans have spent a night in jail? 6 seconds. 5. They can't see each other's screen. The audience can kind of see through their hands and over their shoulders. Time's up. Jenna, you're locked in 15%. Rob, it's 16%. Can hardly get closer than that. So no worries if you're wrong. Let's see what America said. Jen at 15, Rob at 16. 17%. Wow, that was close. That's close. Man, 15, 16, 17. Question 2. What percentage of Americans have received a standing ovation? 10 seconds on the clock. The clock starts now. What percentage of Americans have received a standing ovation? Could it be in class? Could be at work? Could be at school somewhere? Could be why they're spending the night in jail. 1 second. The computer just locked you in. If you don't lock it in yourself, the computer locks it in when the time's up for you. Rob, you're at 12%. Jenna, you're at 8%. Still pretty close. Let's see what America said. What percentage of Americans have received a standing ovation? Rob went high at 12, I think. People get standing ovation. 54%. 54%. Rob at 12, Jenna at 8. Rob, you're ahead 2-0. Jenna, you have to get everyone right, or you're just going to end up being just Miss Florida 2007 in your life. Husband for nothing.
That's so good, though.
Rob, you have to, if you win the next one, you go on to play for all the money, but I've seen people come back.
I know.
So don't get too cocky. Here we go, question 3.
Here we go.
All right.
Oh, gee.
What percentage of Americans have had a mullet haircut?
Oh, man.
All right. Putting 10 seconds on the clock. The clock starts now. What percentage of Americans have had a mullet? Of people that can never grow a mullet in the first place. Time's up. Jenna, 45%.
Wow.
Wow. You hate
grew up in
men.
Mississippi.
Oh. grew up in Mississippi. Oh, yeah. So everybody's had a mullet. Rob, 12%. Let's see what America said. What percentage of Americans have had a mullet haircut? Rob at 12, Jenna at 45. Oh, whoa. Rob, that's it. You're the winner. Congratulations, man. And, I'm so sorry. Congratulations, man. Thanks for playing. It's a pleasure meeting you. Good luck with Queen for a Day, your nonprofit. Rob, congratulations, man. Good plan. Awesome. Good plan. Here's what I'm dying to ask you. You had over 150 jobs, says
Yes.
here. So you've done everything.
Yes.
You were a Hollywood agent assistant.
Yes. For a
And
year.
For a year, you cleaned
Yeah.
the boss's office. You got screamed at.
Oh, scream that every day. That's all
Good.
I'm not meant to have a 9-to-5 job. Let's just say
I guess you aren't. Yeah. I'm not. You know what? I'm the same way. Before I was a comic, I never had a job for more than a year. I don't think. Like 14 months maybe was the most.
I get bored very easily.
Me too. I'm with you. If I hadn't been a comedian, I would probably be selling a power seller on eBay. Seriously. Okay, you brought your friend Jen. How you doing, Jen?
Hi, how are you?
How long you guys been going out?
A year, but we've been best friends for about 5 years.
Gotcha. Say no more.
We're giving you a little test run.
Say no more.
Give me a little test run.
We were best friends for a while, and now we're going out.
It just happens. Look at that. It just happens.
Yeah. All right. Good. You were just 5 steps away from $10 million.
Yes.
Ready to go?
Yes.
Let's play the Power 10, everybody. Here we go. Wow, this is a weird question considering the last guy just proposed to somebody. We asked Americans, was Mary Magdalene the wife of Jesus? So the question we're asking you is, what percentage of Americans said Mary Magdalene was the wife of Jesus? Wow. Audience, put in your vote, please. Put in your first prediction. Don't lock anything in. We'll discuss it. Yeah, do you know that you know where Jesus is mentioned that a lot of people know? All through the Quran.
I've heard actually Mary as well, actually.
And Mary is mentioned in the Quran too. Not Mary Magdalene, but Mother Mary.
The Mother Mary.
Yes.
Okay.
2 to 42% is your first prediction.
No.
Why don't we put it up to 4? 4 to 44. Let's see what the audience says. Yeah, that's why keep it low.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you know what? You want to keep the 4% is what you got to worry about.
What's funny is it falls into that conspiracy theory thing, I think.
Yeah.
You know, so not a lot of people. I know the country has a lot of people that are religious, and I'm
Very
thinking
religious.
that most people are going to be like, that's just those kooks thinking.
Yeah, exactly. I think so too. But you got to wonder if the 4% is low enough.
Yes.
What do you think, Jen?
Go to 2. Just cover the low end. Cover the low end.
Yeah, I'll cover the low end. Drew, for $1,000 bucks. Okay, there it is, right there.
Let's do it.
What percentage of Americans said Mary Magdalene was the wife of Jesus? Got a lot of Da Vinci Code readers. That was a popular book. Not as popular as the Bible, but let's see what America said.
Come on down. Come on. Down.
I think you got it. 29%. That's a lot. Come on back. Come back. We're going to be playing for $10,000 with Rob from Burbank. Don't go away. A power seller on eBay. So it's true you sold a rubber band on eBay?
Yeah.
Just a rubber band?
It wasn't a regular rubber band. It was a promotional rubber band for a movie that turned out not to be very good. I figured if I could sell this thing, How much you sell it for? I sold it for $1. But it's a rubber band.
They'll buy anything on eBay, man. Now, you're 4 steps away from $10 million.
Yes.
Let's get some money. $10,000. Would you say you're patriotic?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Me too.
America.
Right, exactly.
USA.
So we asked Americans, would you rather buy an American flag that was made in China or spend twice as much to buy one made in America?
Oh.
What we're asking you is, what percentage of Americans would rather buy a U.S. flag made in China than pay twice as much for one made in America? Audience, go ahead and vote, please.
Okay.
Rob, put in your first prediction. Don't lock anything in.
No worries.
Don't lock anything in. You know, we buy a lot of stuff from China. That's how patriotic we are.
Yeah, I know.
We build our cars in Mexico. We buy stuff made in China. If you're flying the flag, it's a symbol of our country. Like, who cares where it's made if you're flying it? You know?
Yeah, but you know, if you have the choice,
Hey, everybody,
you know.
everybody booing about buying. Why don't you go home and check the label on your clothes? All right?
Exactly.
Check your shoes and your socks and your underwear, because I guarantee you are not wearing 100% made in America on your body right now. Hey, let's see what the audience
Let's see
thinks.
what the audience says.
Okay. Well, look at that. There's a middle peak
Two
around
peaks.
44, yeah, over by the 70, and then a little tiny one over by 20.
Wow.
Jen?
People's first reaction, if you say, what would you rather do? I think they'd say, I'd rather buy American.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would they do it? Would they
Whether
check?
or not they'd actually do it is another story.
Doesn't
but
matter.
I think they would.
All right.
Doesn't matter
I think
whether
if
they
you
really
just
would do
ask
it.
them
That's
over
what the poll
phone,
says.
They say they.
We're asking what they would answer on a phone poll.
Right here? You think so?
Yeah.
I'm going for it. Going for it. 10,000 bucks.
Lock it in.
Okay, there he is. He's locked in 33 to 63%.
All right, let's go. Let's see what happens. See what happens, right?
See what happens today.
All right.
Everybody's a patriot today. Now, what percentage of Americans would rather buy a U.S. flag made in China than pay twice as much for one made in America? Let's get you $10,000, man. Let's get you $10,000. 33 to 63.
Come on. Right there, right there,
Okay, that's it. Oh, no! Oh, come on. Buddy, 22%. Rob, man, I'm so sorry. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Not the gossip from Burbank. How about a hand? Thanks. See ya. Let's meet our next two players, Matt Hoffman and Deanna Cohen, for the chance to play $10 million. Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Hi. Cohen, right?
Yes.
Cohen, nice to meet you. Matt and Deanna Cohen. Matt, how you doing, buddy?
Good, how you doing?
You're from Elgin, Illinois?
Elgin, Illinois.
Yeah, not far from Chicago, right?
Not too bad,
Not too
bad.
far. We have a punk band.
I do have a punk band.
2005, they opened up for Vanilla Ice.
Yeah. Pinnacle of our career.
Because he's all hardcore now.
Very hardcore.
Yeah. Well, you know, whatever. Good for him. I'm glad he's making a living. Deanna Cohen from San Diego, California. You're a travel coordinator.
Yes.
How's that? Oh, man, look at that. Since you're a travel coordinator, what kind of clients do you work with? Wealthy clients that want to do what?
Wealthy philanthropist, actually. It's a philanthropic travel coordinator. I give
does that
travelers opportunity to travel for a cause, basically.
Like what would you
So
do
you
for
would
me?
go to Italy,
I'm wealthy.
enjoy your 5-star luxury vacation.
Yes.
And while you're there, I would take you. We would go into a impoverished or wherever an area, wherever there's a charity that we would work with, and you would, paint a school, whatever it is that they need.
Oh, congratulations. That's really nice. Okay, good luck to both of you. Listen, I know both of you could use the money. Anybody in a punk band could use the money.
No doubt, we're starving.
Anybody who does nice things for people, even though they're staying at 5-star hotels, deserves the money. But only one of you are going to get the chance to play for this money, because here in the elimination round, Matt, you have to eliminate Deanna. Deanna, you have to eliminate Matt. You guys ready? Okay. Let's play the Power of 10. First question, best out of 5 for Matt and Deanna. What percentage of Americans would forbid their child from dating someone of a different race? Woo-wee, man, right off the bat, we're hitting it. 10 seconds on the clock. The clock starts now. I could see, of a different political party, but not a different race. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Matt, the computer just locked you in. 31%. Deanna, you're at 62%. Let's see what America said. What percentage of Americans would forbid their child from dating someone of a different race? 19%. Matt, you're ahead 1-0. Best out of 5. Don't get too cocky.
I'm not cocky, believe me.
Don't get too cocky. Here's the second question. What percentage of Americans think they look good naked? 10 seconds on the clock. The clock starts now. Yeah. What about if we think you look naked? What percentage of Americans think they look good naked? We're both locked in. Deanna at 37%, Matt at 42%. What percentage of Americans think they look good naked? Let's see what America said. 53%. Matt, again. Deanna, don't worry about it. Matt, you're up 2-0. You know what that means? One question more, and you get to play for $10 million.
We shall see.
You have to win
Hey, I'm still
every.
here.
You have to win every single question from now on. You ready? Here's the next question. Luck to both of you. What percentage of Americans have told someone they had a bad connection on their cell phone just to get rid of them? 10 seconds on the clock. The clock starts now. They can't see each other's screens. I don't know the answer. Matt's ahead 2-0. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're both locked in. Matt at 45%, Deanna at 27%. You guys have been so far apart on each one of your answers. Let's see what America said. Exactly. Deanna coming back. 2-1. Matt, you win this next one. You go on to play for $10 million. Deanna, you still have to get these next ones right. Here's the next question. What percentage of American men feel they understand women? Yeah. Go ahead and put 10 seconds on the clock. The clock starts now. Because, yeah, women are half the population, but I can lump them into one box and say I understand them all, even though they're all different people, different interests. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Time's up.
Gosh, could have
Look at
separated
that.
a little more.
Deanne's at 11%, Matt's at 10%. This is the only question you've been close on. What percentage of Americans feel they understand women? Half the population. I understand them all. 71%. Amazing how men think like, yeah, half the population. I know just what they all think. I'll put women in all one box. Yeah. The next one to get this answer right gets to go on and play for $10 million. We're going to take a short break. We'll come back. One of these contestants is going to move on to play for $10 million. Don't go away, everybody. We're going to make you wait for it. We're going to make you wait. Welcome back to the Power 10, everybody. We have Deanna Cowan and Matt Hoffman from Elgin, Illinois. Scores all tied up. He was ahead 2-0. She came back. Now it's 2-2. One question away from sending one of the contestants to play for the really big money, up to $10 million. You guys ready? Here we go. This is it for all the marbles. Here's the next question. What percentage of Americans think government leaders are inherently corrupt? 10 seconds on the clock. The clock starts now. I don't know the answer. They can't see each other's screen. You have 6 seconds. 5, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. That's it. Deanna, you're locked in at 30. Matt, you're locked in at only 15. You guys are kind of far apart on this one. Let's see what America thinks. What percentage of Americans think government leaders are inherently corrupt? Oh, 61%. Deanna came back. Deanna, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Go ahead over to your spot. Man, you came back like disco. You work at a local news station as a field sports reporter.
Yes.
So you like interview the coach and stuff when he's running off the field?
Actually, what I do is I train a high school student to come in. I choose who they are, and I train them how to be a sportscaster.
Wow.
So I worked in the industry for a while, yeah.
And here with Michelle. Hi, Michelle. How you doing?
Hi, good. How are you?
And you're a food scientist.
Yes.
Wow.
I am a food scientist for an ingredient supplier in the food industry.
Really?
Yes.
So you have to test, like with chemistry and stuff, what first thing is? Wow,
Yeah.
oui.
Yeah.
Does it get boring or is it exciting?
Oh, it's always fun. It's always something new.
Good answer. You're on TV. You're on TV. Me too. That's what I say. It's always fun. Deanna, I'm very excited for you. You know why?
Why?
Because you're 5 steps away from winning $10 million.
I know.
You ready? Good. Let's play the Power of 10 with Deanna Power, San Diego, California. And her friend Michelle. Here we go for $1,000. We asked Americans, do you think there are books in circulation that should be burned? What we're asking you is, what percentage of Americans said that there are books in circulation that should be burned? Audience, go ahead and vote. Now, you know what? I don't think any book should be burned. That like upsets me that people think that burning a book. Yeah. Let's hear what the audience thinks. Put the audience in here. We are in New York. We have a nice audience here. Average people. Everyday people come to Astoria to see the show. Low. Percentage of Americans said there are books that should be burned. Really low.
Yeah. I need to bring it down. Definitely.
Yeah. Michelle, do you think it should be there or higher?
I think she's right about. I think on the low end's not a bad idea. I think a lot of people may not admit that they want to burn books.
Yeah, I think they're going to admit it in a poll too. You got to consider that.
Yeah. Can't wait for the
You
million.
got to consider it's a poll on a telephone too.
Circulation should be burned.
What percentage of Americans said there are books in circulation that should be burned?
Go for it. Go.
$1,000 bucks. Deanna locked it in. We locked it in 6 to 46%.
All right.
6 to 46%. Let's see what America said. What percentage of Americans said there are books in circulation that should be burned? 6 to 46% for Deanna Powell.
Down, 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 down.
Are you
Down, yeah. Right there, right there. That's good.
28%. Congratulations. Everybody, that's it for this edition of Power at 10. Come back next time when someone can walk away winning $10 million. I'm Drew Carey from New York City. Good night, everybody. Congratulations.
Thank you.
First question out of the way. Tough, isn't it?
A new episode of Criminal Minds is next on CBS.